Hello students, so in today's video we are going to understand about arithmetic sequence. So let us understand the meaning first, and I have these 5 questions with me. These all are of different types. So after understanding the meaning of arithmetic sequence and understanding its concept, we'll be dealing with all these 5 type of questions with their respective formulas. Okay, so let us understand the concept first. So arithmetic sequence is also known as arithmetic progressions. Okay, so don't get confused when you get the questions and arithmetic progressions are written in that. Okay, so it is also known as arithmetic progressions, and these are the ordered set of numbers that have a common difference between each consecutive terms. Okay, for example, if I write 4, 7, 10, 13 and 16, so if you see how much is the difference, the common difference between these numbers, so it's 3, this also 3, 10 to 13 also is 3, and 13 to 16 also is 3, right? It means in arithmetic progressions or arithmetic sequence, the difference will be common. Okay, if it's 3 in the first, then it will be 3 in second also, 3 in third also, and 3 in fourth also. Okay, let us take one more example. For example, if I take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so here the difference is of how much? 2, again 2, again 2, again 2, and again last also 2. So difference is always the same. Clear? And one more thing, if we add or subtract the same number each time to make the sequence, it is known as the arithmetic sequence. Okay, now I think the concept is clear. That was not too hard. Now let us understand the formulas. So I'm giving you 2 formulas, and on the basis of that formula we'll be solving each and every questions of arithmetic sequence, and the formulas are very easy. So I'm writing both the formulas down. You also just copy it down. So the first formula is a n equals a1 plus n minus 1 d. Here a1 is the first term. Okay, a1 is the first term and d is the common difference. Okay, and n, what is n? I'll make you understand when we'll be doing the questions. Okay, so this was the first formula. Let us just write the second formula as well. Okay, so the second formula is sum of arithmetic sequence of n equals n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d bracket close. Okay, again n, I'll make you understand. A is the first term, and d is the common difference. We can also write it as cd. Okay, understand that? Common difference. Clear? So these are the 2 formulas. On the basis of these 2 formulas we'll be solving the questions. Okay, so let's start the questions. So the first question says the 41st term of an arithmetic sequence is 756 and the 60th term is 1117. Find the first term and the common difference. Here, first of all, see that what you have to find over here. So you have to find the first term. First term means you have to find a1, or you can also write it as a. Both are same. Okay, either you have to find a1 or a, and the common difference. Common difference means d. Okay, so we have to find these 2. We don't know these 2, and this is what we have to find in this question, first question. Now the information that's given is the 41st term of the sequence is 756. Now we'll be using the first formula over here. A n equals a plus n minus 1 d. Don't get confused, a1 or a, both are same. Okay, now for a n, it's given that arithmetic sequence is 756. So a n is your arithmetic sequence. It's 756 equals a, we have to find, it's not given, right? So a will be a only. N is the term. Okay, so it's written that the 41st term of the arithmetic sequence is 756. So 41 will be the term minus 1, and D, common difference. We don't know, it's not given in the question, so it will be D only. Fine. Next, we'll just solve it further. So 756 equals 1 plus 40D. Okay, this is our first equation. Now comes the second equation. So it's also mentioned that and the 60th term is 1117. So here again we'll use the same formula. Here it's the total term is 1117. This is the arithmetic sequence, and A we don't know. N means the nth term. Okay, so it's 60 minus 1. D we don't know, so it will be 1117 equals A plus 59D. Okay. Now, what we'll do? We'll substitute them. Okay, so this is our second equation. This was our first equation. Now let's substitute it. So A plus 59D equals 1117 and A plus 40D equals 756. Can we write it like this? Yes, we can. Okay, now we'll just change the signs. So plus minus cancelled. Now 59 plus 40 will be 19D equals 1117 minus 756 would be 361. So D would be 19, because we'll do 361 divided by 19. So D equals 19. Okay, now we got the common difference. This is what the question was asking for, and we also have to find the first term. Now after we got the common difference, we can figure out the first term. How? Let's take any one of them, like any of the equations. So let's take the first one. So it will be A plus 40D equals 756. So A plus 40, D is how much? 19. So 19 equals 756. So A plus 40 times 19 is how much? 40 times 19 is 760 equals 756. So A would be 756 minus 760. So A would be minus 4. So we got our respective answer, that is A equals minus 4 and D equals 19. This is your answer for the first question. Okay, and I think it's clear. Now let's move to the second one. So the second question is, find the sum of the first 44 terms of the series that starts with 11, 22, 33, 44 and so on. Now a series is given to you already. Let's start to answer this question. Now let's write the series first. Now what we have to do is, first thing that we have to do is A, to know the A and to know the D, because the series is given. When series is not given, then we use that formula of A plus n minus 1D. Okay, but when the series is given, now we can figure out that what is A and what is D. So I always told you that A is your first term of the series. Okay, so first term of the series is 11. So A is your 11, or A1 is your 11, and D is the common difference. Common difference means 22 minus 11. How much is it? It's 11. So the common difference is 11. Okay. Now we have two informations, A and D, from the question. Now find the sum of the first 44 terms of the series that starts with the series. Okay, now which formula will you use? The sum of the formula where the sum was there. Okay, so the formula was the second one, Sn equals n over 2 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so this is the formula that you will be using. Now let's solve it. So n is the nth term. So here the term is 44. 44 over 2. 2 times a is 11. So we'll write 11 plus n is again 44 minus 1. D is 11. Okay, so we have put the values. Now let's figure it out. 44 over 2 will be 22. 11 times 2 will be 22 again. This will be 43 times 11. Okay, because 44 minus 1 is 43. Now let's solve it. So 22, again 22 plus 43 times 11 will be how much? It will be 473. Now you add 22 in that. So it will be 22 times, because bracket is times, 495. So we multiply this and we got 10890. And this is your final answer. Okay? Because you had to figure out the same thing. The question was to find the sum of the 44 terms of the series, and we have got the answer. What does it mean? That if you add 11 plus 22 plus 33 plus 44 and so on till the 44th term, you will get your answer as 10890. Okay? Now, let's come to the next question. That's question number 3. Question number 3 says the 11th term of an arithmetic sequence is 152 and the 56th term is 692. Find the value of the 90th term. So if you see this question and match it with question number 1, it's a bit similar to that. But one more thing is added here, that's find the value of the 90th term. Okay, so let's figure out this question. So question number 1 and question number 3 are not same, it's different. Okay, because question number 3 is asking for some more information. Now let's do the same thing. We'll use the first formula, that's an equals a plus n minus 1 d. Now it says that for 11th it's the sequence is 152, so an will be the arithmetic sequence, that's 152 equals a, we don't have, plus n is the nth term, so it's 11, so 11 minus 1, and d we also don't know, so 152 equals a plus 10d. This will be our first equation. Now let's come to the second one. So an equals a plus n minus 1d. So it says that 56th term is 692. So 692 equals a plus 56. So 56 minus 1 d. So 692 equals a plus 55d. This is our second equation. Now let's write both of them. So a plus 55d equals 692, a plus 10d equals 152. Okay, now let's substitute it. Let's change the signs. So a cancel. Now this will be 45 equals 692 minus 152 will be how much? 540. So d will be 540 divided by 45, that's 12. Okay, so we got our d. Now let's put the value of d over here. So a plus 10d equals 152. So a plus 10 and d means 10 times 12 equals 152. So a plus 10 times 12 will be how much? 120 equals 152. So a would be 152 minus 120. So it will be 32. So we got our answer, that's a equals 32 and d equals 12. Now the question is asking for the value of the 90th term. So 90th term means this. We have to figure out the 90th term. 90th term will be, the formula again will be a plus n minus 1d. Now a we know as 32 plus n. N is the term that's the question is asking. So it's asking about 90th term. So it will be 90 minus 1 and d already is given as 12 because we got our answer. Now 32 plus 89 times 12. Now 89 times 12 is how much? 1068. 1068. So we'll add 32 into that. So it will be 1100. And this is your 90th term. This is your final answer. I hope you understand this question. That was not so hard. Okay. Now let's start with the fourth one. Okay. So question number 4 says determine whether 56 is a term in the sequence that starts with 8, 11, 14 and 17. So far we were getting the question where we had to find the term, but here the term is given and we have to tell that whether it fits into the sequence or not. So there is a trick for that. Remember, when your answer is an integer, it means the sequence is there, like 56 will be in the series, and if your answer is in decimal, then it means that it will not be in the series. Okay, now to understand that first of all, what we'll do is to know the common difference. So the common difference is 3, right? So 3n plus. Now 8 is a number. So 8 minus 3 is how much? 5, right? So we'll write 5 equals 56. Okay? Because 5 plus 3, 8. And why we wrote 3? Because 3 is the common difference between them. Okay? So this is the formula again, which you have to keep in mind. Now 3n equals 51, because your 56 and minus 5 will be 51, because 5 will go to the other side and it will be minus 5. Now 51 divided by 3 will be how much? 17. It means that yes, 56 is a term which will come in the 17th term. Okay? Or we can say that it will come in a 17th sequence. Now for example, if the question would be that tell me whether 58 is a term or not. So let's try with that also. So again, 3n plus 5 equals 58. So 3n equals how much? 53. So n equals 53 divided by 3, which will be somewhere around 17.67. It means it's coming in decimal, so it's not in the sequence. But 17 was clear an integer, so it is in the sequence. So this is the way to understand and figure out that whether this is the sequence, this is in the sequence or not. Okay. Now let's come to the last question of this video. That's question number 5. Okay. So the last question is, the 8th term of the arithmetic progression is minus 181 and the 48th term is minus 941. Find the value of 74th term. Again, this question is similar to question number 3, but here the signs are different. Like there is minus sign. So we have not figured out this kind of question so far. So let's figure out this one also. Okay. So let's do that. It's written that, again we'll use the same formula, an equals a plus n minus 1d. A we don't know, plus n. N is the how much? 8 minus 1. D we don't know. And our an was how much? For 8th, the arithmetic progression was minus 181. Okay. So the equation will be minus 181 equals 8 plus 7d. This is our first equation. Now let's do the second one. An equals a plus n minus 1d. Same formula. Now it's given that for the 48th term, it's minus 941. So minus 941 for the 48th term. So we'll write this. Then we'll write 941 equals a plus 47d. So these are our two equations. Now let's substitute it. So a plus 47d equals minus 941 and a plus 7d equals minus 181. Now let's change the signs and let's figure it out. So 47 minus 7 will be 40d equals. Now minus 941 minus will change into plus. So minus 941 plus 181. So we'll subtract it because plus minus is minus and the sign will be of minus. So it will be minus 760. So d will be how much? 760 divided by 40. So it will be 19 again. Okay. So common difference is 19. Now let's figure out the a. So a plus 7d equals minus 181. So a plus 7. D is how much? 19. So we'll multiply it with 19 equals minus 181. Now a plus 19 times 7 will be 133 equals minus 181. So a will be how much? A will be minus 181 minus 133. So what we'll do, we'll add it up. Okay, one mistake. When we figured out the d common difference, so the answer would be in minus 19 na, because minus 760 is there, so plus minus is minus. So this will be minus here again. So this will be minus 133. Okay, so when minus 133 will go to the other side, so it will become plus 133. Now minus 181 plus 133 will be minus, plus minus is minus, but the sign will be of minus only because 181 is greater digit than 133. So we'll get 48. So our answers are A equals minus 48 and D equals minus 19. Now let's figure out the 74th term, because the question is asking about 74th term. Again, we'll use the same formula, nothing else. So A plus n minus 1D. So A is how much? If I write U or A, both are same, okay? So don't get confused. Now A is your minus 48 plus n. How much term? 74. So 74 minus 1. D is again your minus 19. So minus 48 plus 73 times minus 19 will be how much? 73 times minus 19 will be minus 1387. Okay, minus 48 minus plus minus will be minus 1387. So what we'll do, we'll add 48 into it, so it will be minus 1435. Okay, so this is your final answer for the 5th question. Okay, I hope you understood all these questions. Still, if you have any doubt regarding this topic and regarding any of these questions, do comment me in the comment box below. And if you want some more videos regarding this topic, for that also comment me in the comment box, and I'll try to make more videos on this topic. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you and enjoy.